Total concentration, fire breathing, ninth form. Rengoku, baby, otherwise known as your boy, Kingu. But today, I can be Kyojiro for you. Why am I outside? Well, because I finally decided to come out of my cave and go on somewhat of an adventure on a Fig Ultra vlog. Today we're gonna hit the road, we're gonna have some fun, we're gonna put some plastic in places it shouldn't be. Let's do a little something, something. Hey, listen, your boy's wearing the Yeezys today too, so tan legs, Rengoku jacket, let's drip it up, let's go have some fun at the Japanese market. But first, let's get a coffee. Hey, real close up Kingu here. Just wanting to tell you, I got myself some Starbucks. I would show you, but it's the drive-thru, so what can I show you? I'll show you the car in front of me. No, wait, then you'll see the license plate and you'll know where I live. I told you, didn't I tell you? Ah, you know what that is? Lemon loaf, lemon loaf. Nice hyper shot on my chin, on my... I dropped my phone. Don't talk to me till I've had my coffee. Zenny, if this was you, you would have got like 6 Mountain Dews. So it was time to hit the road. With my coffee in hand and a lemon loaf in my belly, it was gonna be a pretty long ride, but I'll say it was definitely worth it. I was making some stupid initial D jokes here. I'd put in the music, but I don't know if it's really worth it. I don't think it was that funny. But, you know. Oh, damn, that's a deer. Man, I can't get away from these things anywhere I go. But still, it was time to pull up on it because around this bend was the market. First stop is gonna be the Daiso. Pretty cool. As soon as you came in, there was a bunch of really cheap camping gear. You know, the Camp section. Because why not? People are camping every day now. Folding forks are pretty cool too. They had some pretty cute plushies here, a whole wall of them. And as you can see, there was a shark that you could put the hand in the mouth and all that good stuff, so I definitely need to feed this boy. Some of my favorite stuff at the Daiso is typically like stationery, even though I seldom use any of it. So, you know, it's always fun to find a hamster. These erasers are great too, and I've seen these before a million times, but looking around, I found some extra special ones this time. Is that a monkey? Oh, I'm getting these monkey erasers. I finally found my aisle. They got all the makeup here. So I can do my makeup tutorials, finally. But yeah, the stickers, like I said, are pretty on point. Some cute birds, some penguins, and even these cute little hedgehogs. I had to get them. I couldn't afford this wig, but I damn sure wanted this crocodile balloon. Ooh, look at this little man right here. You see this? How are Japanese people even gonna make packing peanuts cute, looking like hearts? Ridiculous. Look at this. What the hell is a paper humidifier? Alright, we found what I came here for, the toys. We talking Transformers. Boom. We talking Snake. Hiss. We talking ice cream shooters. We got Squeeze Yum. Got Petite Block, baby. What you know about Petite Block? Oh shit, is that the bear? Is that the bear? And we finally found the anime, folks. Zooming in, I don't know what this is about, but there you go. It surely is Japanese. Who is this? That's Beauty and the Beast. Sometimes the best finds are in the kitchen section. If you just pick up something like this, it says, oh, I see. But then it says, how do you express the happiness of having a delicious lunch every day? Why does a food container need to say that? Smile for you. Delicious time. Today is nice day. Yeah, yesterday wasn't though. Chopsticks are a great thing to pick up at the Daiso as well, because I actually do use mine. But these were fun, these cute little dinosaur ones. Then you just have your plain traditional ones. And then of course you have the ones with English on them, which is wonderful because choose happiness, delicious meal. And what the dog doing? Okay, so we got Hey, Let's Be Friends. But we also have selected reliable, good quality product. But this might be the best. Life rules, always friendly. Say, encourage each other. Be proud of yourself. I am sorry. I guess that was probably say I'm sorry. I don't know. Either way, do your best, work hard, forgive others. Say I love you. Try new things. Listen to your heart. The song was just on the radio. Tell the truth, mind. Mine say please and thank you. What a mess this is. Always friendly, encourage each other, be proud of yourself, say I am sorry. It's telling me to say I'm sorry twice. What did I do drinking this from this glass that I need to continually apologize to people for? I will not apologize. We got a scurry of squirrels and my little lion. One of the only pom-pom pudding things I found was like the lid that you put on top of a Wipies package, which I don't really get the point of this, but I guess it's pretty cute. So there's always that. And hey, look, there's the boy's butthole. So in the end, we got a couple of bags of junk, and I'll show you some of my cool stuff. I got a little secret man in there somewhere. I'll show him to you. On the way into the next overpriced store, I found this big old Snorlax in the window looking huge. They had a Kuma as well. And inside of the store, they actually had this massive pom-pom pudding that I need. Hey, if you wanted that furry shit, you can get this. Or if you're in a Shrine Maiden, you can get that. Or you can get, there's Shinobu, there's Tanjiro. They unfortunately don't have the Rengoku, so they're thinking I probably stole this, but they don't even sell anything like this here. And a Japanese store ain't complete without the Ghibli stuff, but of course, this is ridiculously overpriced. Now, you can get all kinds of cute stuff here, your kawaii cups. You have over here, ooh, more drink, more happy. But then you got the Warhammer 40k mug, and hey, you know what, it's on sale. So yeah, a lot of the stuff in this store isn't really the coolest. It's a lot of very cliche, we have Asian merchandise. And that's fine, but obviously enough, I've seen this type of stuff before. But you can get a Santoku knife, you can get all kinds of overpriced knickknacks. Look at these boys, they're looking cute and chunky. But then you got Gold Tiger, King Tiger. You got this boy over here. Rawr. Some overpriced open gachapon. These Godzilla ones that I have, Hedoras for $18. I got them for $5. We found Jet Jaguar. That's a Jet Jaguar sighting. Confirmed, we got Ava frame number 3. Plenty of fun stuff for Cat to put together. And hey, they even got Q Posket, Zenny's favorite. These things are so ugly. Shout out to the cat hats. I need to get one for Mitch. And there goes Walter. Yo, is that Porco Rosso? I never saw that movie. And then they got... That's the dog from Howl's Moving Castle, but they want like $50 for it. They even had gachapon machines, but funny enough, you had to pay like $8 for a coin to put in one of these, which is crazy. None of these are worth it. They got Kimetsu no Kimetsu. And then in this case, on your way in or out, you got all these crazy figures. Pretty cool. But this store is dumb expensive, so let's leave. Time to go to Kinokuniya, baby. Now this I can get down. Look at that fat old Rengoku. Ooh. They even had this Pui Pui Molcar. Not quite sure what it was, but it's pretty cute. They even had Doppio. Sweet Doppio. And there it goes, baby. There it is. The sweetest man. Look at him. That's me. Dude, they even had this Morgana towel thing as well. It's really cute. But look at my boy Kuwabara. Who's he looking so clean for? Yoko Kurama. Ooh. Uhie. Ooh, he's too short to get married. This might be going a little too far with the anime merch. Are these Kimetsu no Yaiba coin rolls? I don't know. But they've got all kinds of English manga here too if you're a normie and you want to get stuff that you could just get at Barnes & Noble. But they do have Creamy Mommy. Talk about Creamy Mommy, you got girly magazines, you got your boy gamers. Ooh, yo, is that Kirby? They got some Gundam magazines, which is pretty cool. A lot of these magazines are exclusive to Japan. Oh, that's a manga I can get behind. There goes my girl, Motoko, designed by Ilya Kushevnov. And then there's just all kinds of Japanese manga as well, which is really nice to be able to see all this in one building. There's so much you could find just that isn't adapted yet in English. Like, what are these Evangelion manga here? I don't really know, but if you look around, you'll definitely find something dope. Like, here you go, Wotakoi art book. Got Sergeant Frog with the boys in a little cup of ramen. And the store is packed today. They even had like a Gundam event going on, so they had all this gunplay there, but nothing too special to me. Banana Fish, Shingeki no Kyojin, Jujutsu Kaisen, you know, the typical stuff. But then there's all these modeling supplies too, which is actually really nice to be able to get some of this stuff in person, of which I did. They got art books for days, just stupid amounts of art books, which is also really nice to be able to see in person. But then they got figures, baby. And again, it's nice to be able to see these in person because a lot of window display means you being able to actually see what's in the boxes. Pretty cool, but I'm not really too interested in any of this stuff because I buy everything online, but they did have these cool Play Arts figures. Where are they Bring Arts? There goes Asuka. She looking good. Lots of decent stuff. You could probably find something, and I don't think they're too egregiously overpriced here. It's certainly better than some other places. But yo, there goes me! Rengoku! There's another Rengoku. Pretty cool. There's some leftover Gogeta merch as well. Lots of cute stuff. Katama-kun looking super fresh. And then you got the big old $380 Johns. But in the back, you can see some of those huge X Plus figures, which is crazy to just finally see in person. Look at that gray sky, gray city as far as the eyes can see. Looking good, looking fresh. Ain't no cops down here. I'm Rengoku. I am the police. Let's get this. Wait a minute, there's an avocado peeler down here. You guys like this angle? No, so I'm actually at the Japanese supermarket. We're in the ramen aisle right now. You can get yourself some instant ramen, but this place is sick. It's big, and they have a lot of good stuff. Like stuff that you could probably get at an Asian supermarket, but there's a lot of specifically Japanese stuff here. So there's tons of weebs in here. I still look normal wearing my Rengoku jacket. I don't give a damn. You think you don't need something from the Japanese market, but you need this. This is the good stuff. It's a noodle stock, so you can make your own ramen rather than getting, you know, just like instant ramen. And if you want the umami, they got you covered with the umami. And here, if your mom said she wants some wasabi sauce, give her the wasabi sauce. All right, we're getting into weird territory. That's the burr bit. It's like a bird. It's a rabbit, like vibrant. I don't know what it does. This is the ralamingo. You just take this thing, and you dig it in. Is it vibrating? It's not. I gotta turn it on. Hey, listen, battery's not included, baby. Do you live in an apartment without a stove? Well, boom, get yourself a range, baby. Get yourself the Iwatani range. Iwatani range is the best. It's probably the best for my money. But if you really want, damn, that's heavy. Look at that. Takoyaki pan, and the handle fell out because it was open. I didn't open it. I need the Kawaii Kanyu drops. Boom. Japanese toothbrush? I got you right here. Toos. Sample. They got Kuromi. They got My Middle. Wait, is that My Middle? They got Doraemon. You can wipe your butt in style. In kawaii style. That's how I do it. There's really not much I can show you in here because a lot of this stuff here is like beauty products, and I'm already beautiful, so I don't need them. But I know a lot of girls like the Japanese beauty products, the Asian beauty products. This place does have a lot, and I'm actually gonna get some masculine products for me. Oh yeah, baby, you want some snacks? Yeah, you want that spicy ramen snack? Ooh, I got you Baby Star right here. That joint wide and crunchy, and it smells like feet. It's my favorite. You can find all kinds of tasty snacks in here, of which I usually do. But looking around, I found a choco ball, so you know I just had to get some of that, baby. But yeah, I mean, the candy's great. Hard candy's super good too. I found some Pecco, which is like the milky, and then this Conro stuff was awesome. You get some stinky old Umaibo if you're really cheap. And then of course they got all kinds of other stuff too. They got Ampan Man, they got Moomin, Gudetama, and there I go again on the Kimetsu. They got a whole section of just candy toys and other junk. Again, we've got some more Ava frames, which is pretty cool. Then you got Dinosaur Man. Ooh, Kamen Rider. If your mom's an alcoholic, you can get yourself a little bit of juicy juice, but that's not what I'm getting. And they got all kinds of drinks on drinks. A lot of the stuff that I used to get out of the vending machines while I was in Japan is here. So it's really nice to be able to find all that special coffee and whatnot. But I found this. I'm gonna get this and send it to Zenny. There's a bakery here too, so you gotta love that. There's lots of delicious treats here, and I could get lost in this counter, but I'll just recommend you get the coronet. You better show your dad that you love him. Look at this little fat ass bear. I like this. It's crazy too because they didn't have this last time I was here, but now they have a little mini arcade. But I'll be honest, there's really not much going on here. Inside each of the machines, they have some generic stuff, but then, of course, they have a couple things here and there that seem to be specific to anime, though a lot of it is not worth the money you'll spend, because I will say these machines are way more rigged than usual. I'll demonstrate. I only tried once, but I figured I would just try to get one of these little squishable hamsters. Look at that, didn't even try. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. This is a simulation. Now you can see what it's like if you were mine, if I was your man friend, because I'm not a boyfriend. I got some fish. But this is, of course, a taiyaki. And if you've watched my Japan vlogs, you've seen me eat these. So you don't need to see it again, but I'm gonna bite it. Some sticky, icky in there. Also, these ones are smaller, but they like a little monkey, and there's a mouse on the back. These ones have cream in them. These are for me though. So, stop that, cut the video off. I don't think it's fully cooked. Yeah, kimochi. I took a picture of myself, I didn't mean to. It's time to go home because it's 98 miles to get home. It's a long ass ride. Now, here's the thing. If you know where I just went, you might be able to figure out where I live based on mileage from this area, so don't dox me, please. Well, I'll give you one of them. I'll do you like I just did this taiyaki. Bite you up. Total concentration biting, 9th form. Kingu. So yeah, with the journey behind us and plenty of snacks and fun stuff in tow, it was time to drive home. So here's one last drab shot of the sky as we tried to avoid the rain. Ya っぱ人生その時のために来てるよ重いよねえなんで食べないの So yeah, that was a Misato moment. Trying to act that out with this? Look at the size of this thing. I got a big head, look at that. You accompanied me for my trip, so now let's go over some of the things I got, which includes that massive beer. After a long day at the Japanese market, it's time to wind down and go through my haul because I got quite a few cool things, so let's not waste any time. It's really hard to show you stuff at the supermarket because it gets pretty cramped and I don't want to film people in there because that's just awkward. So yeah, just know that the store is pretty awesome and there's a lot of stuff there. Like, importing certain foods are just not worth it, especially because, you know, the shipping is crazy, and then the food winds up either almost stale or destroyed from transit. But there I was able to get Baby Star. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on the channel, but I love Baby Star, and this is spice flavor. This isn't spicy at all. This just smells like crap, but they're really tasty. It's essentially just dry ramen, but in like chip form. It's banging, trust me, I sent it back to Zenny before. Not super interesting, but I got a bag of Choco Ball. If you watch my Japan vlogs, you'll see that I like Taro-kun enough to have won a big plush of him in a Japanese arcade, so getting some more Chocoball is nice, because it's been a while since I've had it. This one's a lot of fun. I got, from the one and only Shin-chan, I got the snack that he eats in the series, which is Chocobi. And these are just like chocolate star cookies, I think. I've never had them, but I always see, the Nendoroid even comes with this, so I really wanted to try them. And hey, these are at least like a month fresh because that is a sticker, I believe, that's included with a bunch of other stickers that are reminiscent of the most recent Shin-chan movie. So they are somewhat current. Only 140 calories in this. That's actually very surprising. I finally scored myself some long man. If you have never seen that, I'm really sorry for you. The Sakeru gummies. Long Nagai. This is the long version of the Sakeru gummy. You can see there's like a waviness to it. You can actually just pull this apart in strips, which I guess is cool. It's really not that amazing, but the commercials are funny. I love Mr. Donut, and if you've seen my Japan vlogs, you know that. I got these Mr. Donut chocolate things. Choco fashion. Chocolate fashion. Hell yeah. 4 sticks, 11 packs. Huh? And I talked about it on Weeaboo Wednesday, and this isn't the exact one, but why pay $40 on the Nyanko Sensei brush when I could just get this generic cat paw makeup brush? And the reason I got this isn't because I'm going to put on foundation, but because I'm going to use this to clean off figures. Makeup brushes are really good for that. Oh, and I forgot to show you, but they haven't ever had them before. I got a whole box of Oronamin C Dorinku. I've talked about these before. I drank them in my Japan vlogs. They're just awesome little vitamin C, sort of like energy drink shots, I guess. I don't know. They're really tasty. And I'm gonna make a habit of drinking them every day. Maybe not every day. Now, I got plenty of good food stuff from this market, but that's not exactly exciting for me to show you Kewpie mayonnaise. So instead, let's move on to the Daiso, even though that was the first place I went. The Daiso is great. It's essentially a 100 yen store or dollar store, though not everything's 100 yen. It's kind of like a Five Below. But yeah, I got some cool stuff here too. I actually got a pair of ramen bowls, and these are super cute. You can see there's a bunch of cats inside of it. His and her. I got a blue one and a red one, and as you can see from that tag in there, this is only 200 yen. But at the Daiso here in the States, they actually don't charge 200 yen. Because if they did, this would have only been like $1.50, but I think it was like $2.50 or $3, which isn't the biggest markup. Still, it's a great deal to get 2 ramen bowls, because I didn't have any ramen bowls. I just had like cereal bowls for my ramen. This was really cool. This was only 300 yen, but I think I might have been a little bit more. Like, they have a sliding scale for like the amount of yen. They tell you between this and this, it's $3 or $4, whatever it might be. Still, this was really cheap. It's like $3 or $4. It's just like a cute little display case with a liftable little door there, little window on the front, plexiglass. You could stain this a different color and just make a nice little display case for something. I don't know what I'm gonna put in here, but this could certainly be useful. And if not, it was like $2. I feel like the products I get the most of at Daiso are like stationery and office supplies somehow. So yeah, not just 1, but 4 packs of stickers. You see we've got hedgehogs here. We've got some cute Sakura stuff. We've got really cute birdies, as well as really cute pengies. So yeah, these were all really cute, and each one was probably like $1 or $2. These are just great because there's a lot of the same ones, so you can put them on anything and not worry too much about using a sticker that you liked more than another. These ain't quite from me, but I do love Sumiko Gurashi, and you know that I won somebody a cute little Sumiko Gurashi cube plushie in Japan, so these are just cute bookmarks, and yeah, I guess that's really all you need to know. These are lots of fun too. We've got these cute little otter envelopes, a bunch of cute little tabs that I can actually fold over for my textbooks and stuff so that when I'm doing my Japan learning, I can mark pages very appropriately. Sweet little cat in outer space with an octopus and a UFO envelopes. And finally, this adorable set of Daruma envelopes. Well, they're like little pouches, and you can decorate the face however you like with different stickers that it comes with. It's nothing too crazy, but I suppose if somebody buys something from my Etsy at enough of a cost, I'll dress one of those up and put a thank you note in it. Some fishy paper and envelopes, as well as really cute dessert paper and envelopes. As you can see at the bottom, there's a taiyaki, there's a mochi, there is a daifuku, there is a dango, and finally, a delicious dorayaki. All these wonderful snacks. And as the Dookie man, I felt it only appropriate for me to get these doo-doo erasers. Probably not going to use them, but they're funny. In addition, there he goes, monkey. We got a bunch of monkey gorilla erasers. Sakikyo, gorilla, erase well. Those are plenty of fun. And then there's one final thing that they only had one of, so I scooped it up because, I don't know, I have an affinity for Japanese alligators or crocodiles, who knows? And this is just metaru magneto of a crocodile. Yeah, it's just a magnet, a cute little metal magnet. There was only one on the shelf. You know that I had to get this. It was a fear of missing out. I suffer FOMO. Now then, the most interesting place I went to was Kinokuniya. But I also put some books in here that I got this week from Kinokuniya that I ordered just normally from their website. So I didn't know I was going to go this weekend. So let's start with my online purchase. Not one, but 3 unko doriru, which are just the poop drills. I got the hiragana, katakana, the kanji, most useful, and just another standard kanji, and these are all first grade books. They're silly books that basically teach you how to remember Japanese stuff by giving you little poop jokes to remember. Like, I'm not even joking, there's just a bunch of poop jokes in this. Unko means poop. And unko sensei, unko doriru, these are supposed to be pretty good, I've heard, and they're really cheap, so I figured I would just start with these to see if they're useful, and then, of course, if they are, I can continue getting them. And then this awesome bizarre Japanese yokai. Oh no, it's got a little dent. It fell out of my lap earlier, but yes, this is just an awesome old school yokai picture book with tons of info in it. As you can see here, there's plenty of text and images. So this is just an awesome book full of like ukiyo style, old school art of yokai. And while this was a bit expensive, this is a book that I've been following for quite some time, so it was nice to finally get it and have it, because not just are the images great, but there's plenty of info in there too that I would like to translate and find out what maybe some of the derivatives or lore behind some of the images are. Okay, so I don't draw super well. You're gonna judge me for this, but unlike the How to Draw Anime and How to Draw Manga books of America, these are actually useful. The Japanese ones have, well, some of them have quite a good bit of information in them. So the first one is this one. Yes, there is a sexy bikini-clad girl on the front. I can't really show you everything in here because a lot of it goes over anatomy that will expose some of the body in a certain way that probably wouldn't be YouTube friendly, but I'll show you something like this. And yeah, this is just a hand tutorial here, but there's plenty of information like that in here. And then there's also stuff about like rendering, the way that eyes can be drawn and stuff like that. And it's all really useful. I promise you, this is not just a weird fan service thing. The other one also has some underwear-clad ladies on it, similarly. It's because they're showcasing anatomy and the human body. This is another How to Draw Manga-styled book, which this one is actually really good. So without showing you anything too risque, you can actually see that it goes over musculature and even like skeletal structure as well. So this is not just how to draw a heavy boob. This is actually pretty legit stuff in here. And additionally, the style of the artist that did these tutorials is just wonderful. This cover really got me. But then when I looked into it, I was like, this is actually good. So the stuff that I actually got in the store is what I'm going over now. This I cannot show you, but I'll show you the back. This is actually for somebody, so I don't want to give that away. You'll know when you get it. Now this is awesome because what this is actually a pack of files of multiple grits of sand. These are from Bandai, and it's 400, 600, and 1000 grit sand sticks that are really useful for model kits as well as my newly acquired hobby, Warhammer. So having stuff like this at a small scale is great because you could buy these on a website, you're gonna overpay. I kind of overpaid there, but it was nice to be able to just grab them in store, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but they're useful, trust me. Now, similarly useful for model kits and the like are these. These are just weird little hobby Q-tips, basically. They're cotton swabs that are pointed, so they're very sharp and small, so you can get into small areas and either apply stuff or remove stuff, and that's what I want them for when I'm doing my Warhammers. If I get a little paint where it doesn't need to be, if I quickly take one of these and grab it out, I can prevent myself from having to paint over it later. We'll see if it's that practical. But no need for practicality here. I finally got this book that I've had on my eBay watch list for quite some time. This is Ayako Ishiguro Yokai Works, basically, and this book is awesome. There's a really cool old school looking ukiyo-style cat here on the front, and it's all done in that yokai style that's so familiar to me, and this is just a sweet little book. All these are cat-styled traditional yokai drawings, so we have the Daruma on this side, then the Karakasa Obake, as well as the Nu Deppo at the bottom here. Very funny stuff. But it's not all fun and games, because you can see these very well done, super high detailed, awesome pieces of art in here as well. So yeah, I ain't complaining. I love this. I've literally had this on my eBay watch list for a long time, and now I finally own it, so that's always awesome. And the final item, probably the coolest thing that I got, was this. The Hajime no Ippo Memorial Best. This is all of the most iconic chapters from Hajime no Ippo, the manga, of course. It identifies all the different rounds or chapters that it takes from on this side, showing all of the pivotal moments from the manga that it's actually showcasing in this very best of collection. I've never read the manga of Hajime no Ippo, so having something like this is incredibly valuable to me, especially considering the fact that it's over 1,200 chapters. I love Ippo. I'm super excited for this. I cannot wait to bust this open and take a look at some of the very best panels from one of the very best sports anime ever. Alright, I didn't want to forget to talk about this. I'm actually a Kinokuniya member, so I get a little discount and I get points when I make purchases with them. Now, I didn't have my card on me, and I asked for them to look up my membership, and the guy was like, well, normally I'm not supposed to, but I will this time. And I'm like, bro, I could very well just not spend all the money I'm about to spend in your store. That works just as easily as well. Like, really, bro? Come on. You don't even need to say that. It just seems like you're trying to be a jerk. And that's going to do it, my friends. I hope that you enjoyed this video, because I certainly enjoyed today and everything that happened. All my products that I got are dope, the time that I spent with the people that I went with was wonderful, and the snacks I got were yummy as well. So if you want to show me that this was a good video, make sure to like it and comment below and just talk about something that I did or one of the products that I got that you thought was cool. I'm going to put a video right here on screen, as well as my Hobby Link Japan link, that if you use, I will get a little commission from any figures you buy, and you spend no extra. And with that said, empty. What am I gonna do now? I need another one.